What is up, dudes? Welcome back, Angry Grandpa, with another video about tanks I would like to see in the game, episode 9. But before we're gonna go into this, I would like to say thank you to all of you that subscribe to my channel, support the channel, whatever, shares, comments, everything. It's worth it, and it helps the channel a lot. The second thing it is that I apologize because I haven't posted a lot lately. I've been busy, exams comes, so yeah, I haven't been so active. Today we're going to speak about a tank that has been a prototype. Some of you may saw him, some of you may not, but this tank is very interesting because they succeeded in the test area, but they failed. So, Object-787, aka BMPT Gadjuka Viper, one of the early prototypes of the BMPT Terminator. In this game we have a few Terminators, and I'm not gonna go into details. So, in the past few decades, this machine remained in storage, but now it will become a museum piece. And the idea of creating a special combat machine that has on board a variety of missile guns and small arms appeared several decades ago and was proposed in the context of increasing firepower of the infantry units. In addition, at the time lacked the very concept of the combat vehicle support tanks. In this regard, similar techniques is often called multipurpose military vehicles. The current term appeared much later after developing a number of projects. One of the developers of BMPT or MBM in the late 80s was Chilibang's tractor plant. In 1996, Tractor Plant started the construction of a prototype. Identification and experienced technicians, a new development was born called Object-787. The 787 has an unusual appearance. It's a tank which has a recessed gun sealed, and the size of the turret are two 30mm automatic cannons. Since the new draft was proposed to use the chassis of a T-72AV, also supplemented with dynamic protection type Contact 1, the blocks of the system were placed on the front part of the casing, the side screens, and in the main units of the tower. The BMPT Object-787 was maintained with a diesel engine V46.6 of 780 horsepower. On a common support device, the basis of which lay the cylindrical unit fixed with two 2A72 automatic 30mm guns with a belt ammunition supply that could fire at a rate of 300 to 350 rounds per minute each, hitting targets at a range up to 4 kilometers. Next to them are pivotally installed package guides for the rockets. And obviously, beside the turret and those guns, they had also more machine guns, two 7.62mm PKT machine guns. According to some, a multi-purpose machine has the ability to separate aiming from different sides, so independent aiming might be something interesting to have in the game. Probably in this game, if this tank is gonna be introduced, we're gonna see him aiming with both weapons at the same target. But I think it's plausible that you can do both. In the rear of the turret provided for the installation of two large caliber machine guns. So this tank had a lot of machine guns. And for a significant increase in firepower at medium ranges, they proposed to equip the 787 with launchers for unguided rockets. But after some tests, it was not okay at all. Also, smoke grenades were supposed to be Bistrilica, which is upwards and forward relatively to the axis of the tower. And the crew of the prospective sample consisted of only 3 people, a driver, a gunner, and a commander, which is typical for some of these tanks, Terminators, T-15 Armata, I don't know, some other tanks in the game. They have 3, 2 or 1. And after more testing in Cherbacool, after everything went fine, was banned. Well, the design was banned, and now it's just a piece of museum. Kinda strange, but it is what it is with prototypes. At least this tank set the foundation for the BMPT tanks that we have in the game. And judging by stats, info and power, this tank can be a solid tier 7 SPAG, Terminator, AFV, tank destroyer. Tell me what you think, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and see you next time in the next episode.